Hello everyone and welcome to another Starcraft 2 match. This one's gonna be between LiquidHyprO spawning as a yellow Zerg and his opponent Adelscott spawning as a orange Protoss, and the map's gonna be Metalopolis, and let's see what's gonna happen here. So this is gonna be best out of 3, and this is game number 1 so far in the series, and let's see what's gonna be from these 3 games. And I know nothing about these 2 players, nothing except they're European players, so we're gonna see some European Starcraft 2 action here. And Adelscott putting a pylon over here, kind of weird. Usually you want to put your pylon on the top of the ramp, or maybe at the bottom. I don't know, usually it works at the bottom too if you put a gateway over here and a kind of forge over here, but then you cannot get out of your base. But that's not me, these guys are good StarCraft 2 players. So, and we had an extractor trick going down for the LiquidHyprO, so he did a pretty nice little extractor trick just with one drone, not two, which DLO likes to do, like dual extractor trick. Really kind of thing helps you in economy just for a second, maybe a couple more seconds than usual, but it's still better than nothing. And Adelscott's gonna be putting a forge over here, which is really weird, so we're gonna see maybe some proxy pylon in LiquidHyprO back base, and maybe some, what do you call that, proxy pylon with cannons. Man, dude, don't you hate that thing, proxy pylon with cannons? That shit sucks pretty much, because I just hate losing games to that kind of stuff. But the important thing that Adelscott have not scouted it yet, so he kind of a little bit behind, and he sees that our Overlord, and Overlord seen the probe, and he doesn't know that the probe might gonna be going for a proxy pylon, because that's the only way you're gonna go for it. Since if this probe's gonna be building a cannon over here, that's the only reason you're gonna need a proxy cannon thing. And that probe's gonna be stealing 5 minerals from here and going to his base. And there's a hatcheries going down for LiquidHyprO, and this probe's gonna try to sneak in here, trying to place a proxy pylon probably. And look, he's kind of going behind, and he is going to be going down for a proxy pylon, and this drone needs to find this. But no, the proxy pylon is going down, so we might see some proxy cannons over here. And if you look at it, look, he can't see the pylon. Oh wait, see, look, there's no pylon. It's not visible yet until the hatchery is finished building up. So you can put cannons over here and over here and over here kind of thing and start harassing the hatchery, and the hatchery can possibly go down to this, because there is no way. Cannons do 20 damage, so 4 cannons probably would bring hatchery down pretty fast, I have to say. And there is no assimilator for Adelscott or for LiquidHyprO, which is really rare. Usually at least one of the players getting extractor or assimilator, but no, both players with no gas still. And Adelscott's going to be getting his own expansion over here, and he needs to get some more cannons to defend against this, since he doesn't have gateways yet, so he cannot make any units to defend against these. And a cannon is finished, and the second one is too, and a cannon, look how much damage cannons are doing to this hatchery. This hatchery can go down so fast. Oh man, LiquidHyprO needs to start bringing some more units to defend against this, because there is really, these cannons doing so much damage. And look at these Zerglings trying to get in here, and a perfect placement on the pylon kind of in the middle, but it's kind of hard to defend against this since there is a queen here. He needs to snipe the queen down at least with one cannon and start killing these drones, because this pylon doesn't have that much health anymore, and these Zerglings are trying to do some damage, but the queen is going down, but there's still some drones over here. And he really needs to start focusing down on the queen, not on the drone, because this pylon gonna go down actually, yes, and there is no more energy to power up these pylons. But the damage was done. Look how many drones he lost in this battle. That was a lot of drones. And Adelscott's going to be getting a gateway here, and he should be getting some more gateways, or a cybernetic core, because you are really behind, buddy. And he actually is going to start to get a simulator a little bit late in the late game, 26 supply. Ooh, kind of late on that. And LiquidHyprO is going to be pushing out with all the Zerglings he has. He needs to do some damage to his Adelscott economy, because he did a lot of damage. I mean, he killed lots of drones. He probably killed like 500 minerals worth of the things, but still. And both players are pretty much kind of even, since Adelscott went for the cheesy move over here, and he just now getting a cybernetic core. And these Zerglings can actually make it to his base, and he really needs to start getting a cannon over here so they can start shooting these Zerglings. And Zerglings are going to be pushing in here, And the Mike can go by. Look, he's trying to use his probes to stop the Zergling from entering into the main base, but Zerglings are making it into the main base. Only a couple of them going down, and the Zerglings are in the main base, but they all look kind of yellow. And Adelscott needs to bring all his probes to start killing all of these Zerglings. And look, Zerglings are actually going down to all of these probes. These probes are doing a lot of damage to these Zerglings. Look, they all start to pop pretty fast, and they're all in red and yellow. And probes are actually kind of good against the Zerglings, because probes do like 5 damage, and Zerglings does 5 too. So they both do the same amount of damage, which is kind of weird, isn't it? I think it's kind of weird that Zerglings and the Zealot over here is gonna get stuck in the middle with you drones. You got stuck in the middle with the drones, and still there is no extractors for LiquidHyprO. He really needs to start getting that gas and go for some mutas or something. You can't be just playing with Zerglings, and he needs to start getting roaches. And this Zealot is gonna make it into base. And look, the Queen's not doing that many damage to them. Oh, only 9 damage to the Zealot, and Zealot getting stuck again. And and he keep reinforcing this with his Zealot, and this Zealot is just chilling over here. He probably seen what he had to. And 2 more gateways going down for the Adelscott, and he's gonna be kind of researching the warp gate technology. And another hatcher is going down for the LiquidHyprO. And LiquidHyprO is gonna be actually pushing out with some Zerglings over here, trying to do some damage. And another pylon going down in case of any Overlord drop or something like that, or just for the map control kind of thing, just to see what's going on here, what's coming towards your base. And another pylon's going down, so this is kind of a little bit fortify thing, whatever you want to call this. And the warp gate technology is finished, and he really needs to start trenching this gateway into the warp gates. And 4 more gateways going down for the Adelscott. Man, these guys gonna be banking on a what is it chrono boosting? There's nothing to chrono boost in here, buddy. You need to change into warp gates. Oh, he's kind of, I think he's not paying attention. Maybe he's trying to micro something up. Stalker over here, Sentry over here. They're both turning back, and the Zergling is just chilling over here. And LiquidHyprO is getting spine crawlers and a roach warren. So we're gonna will see some roaches in this game, which is really good. Have not seen roaches couple days, but Hydralisk, I noticed that not that many people using Hydras anymore in this game. Usually it's Mutas, Orsulisks, and Zerglings. I don't know why, but that's what happens these days right now. And another pylon going down, and all of these gateways are changing to warp gates, and he needs another pylon over here, because there is no way this one pylon is going to be powering up all of these gateways. If it goes down, all the production facility will go down for the Adelscott. And he's going to be pushing out with lots of Stalkers and some Zealots, and there is lots of roaches over here and Zerglings, so you don't want to be fighting on a creep, because you probably will lose this battle. And this Queen saturating this expansion, and this expansion is up and running, so it should be going up pretty soon. And the roach is trying to surround this, and the Zerglings going down. Ooh. And roaches are really great against the Stalkers and Zealots too, especially against the Zealots. You can micro roaches perfectly against the Zealots. You gotta learn how to do it, but it's kind of really easy. Just hit and run, and there's a big battle going down over here, and roaches, Stalkers shooting everything. Zealots needs to get towards the roaches, start shooting them, slicing them, whatever those Zealots do. And LiquidHyprO is in trouble. He lost most of his army, and 2 spine crawlers are down, so he doesn't have anything to defend against these mass Stalkers army except these roaches and a Queen and some Overlords, but I don't think Overlords can do anything. But roaches are going in here, but there is way too many Stalkers, and there is more reinforcing coming in from Adelscott, and the cheesy tactics did kind of work, and LiquidHyprO GG's. So this has been game number 1 between LiquidHyprO and Adelscott, and thank you for watching.